Good morning everyone, or afternoon or evening. It's OC Rita, and today I'm going to be taking you around the Ville. So the Ville is super easy to get to from campus. From most res halls, it takes just a 10-minute walk. After getting off campus, you'll be on Central Street. There's a bunch of clothing boutiques and restaurants here. On the right side, there's the Laughing Monk Cafe, which serves sushi. Past it, you'll find Wellesley Books. Some students get this confused with the bookstore, which is the one in Lulu on campus. Walking past it, you'll find the Ville Clock and Shake Shack right beside it. On the other side of the street are JP Licks, Blank Street Coffee, and the Cheese Shop. If you go a little further, you'll also find Chase Bank. Back to the right side, there's Paper Source. Then, there's the Wellesley Village Church. If you keep walking past the church, you get to Washington Street. There's a bunch of cafes on the left side and some lovely restaurants on the right, including Tutto Italiano and Riceburg. That's about it for the small shops. After this section, you'll find Wellesley Town Hall on a small hill to the left. Right now, it's blocked by a lot of trees, but the building itself is quite nice. Walking further on the right side, you get to the Wellesley Free Library. You can get a library card with your Student One card. Let's go back to where I said Chase Bank was. Now, we'll explore the left side of the Ville. Instead of going straight towards the library, we turn left and walk past a few small shops to get to the commuter rail stop. This is a very important place to note, since the commuter rail is one of the main ways students get off campus and into Boston. There are two platforms, the inbound one and the outbound one. You can learn more about the commuter rail on the MBTA website. If we keep walking past the stop, we get into another part of the Ville. This is Wellesley Square. It has some very convenient stores. On the right, there are a bunch of yoga and Pilates studios, as well as Katara, which serves sushi. On the left, there's the Linden Store Delicatessen, which has some super delicious sandwiches. Sticking to the right side of the street, we enter a small parking lot with some more shops. There's Karma, which serves Asian fusion cuisine, and Atate, which is a go-to place for a lot of Wellesley students. Past it, there's a Bank of America and a Qdoba. If we cross the street, there's a Starbucks and a Courtyard. Beyond this is a CVS beside a huge Roche Brothers supermarket, which is perfect for getting groceries. Staying inside the Courtyard, there's a Sweet Green and a Pliables. On the same side of the street, there's also a Van Leeuwen's ice cream. So I just stopped by Tate and I grabbed some breakfast. I got an almond croissant. I love their almond croissants. And I also got an iced matcha latte, which is what I usually get during the school year. Now that I've sat down with some breakfast, I thought I'd do some frequently asked questions, like a mini Q&A session. So I found some questions from previous incoming students. I have, as you can see, a lot in here. They're all written on little cue cards, and I'm gonna try to answer most of them. I've looked through them and they seem like questions that current incoming students will still have. But if your question isn't on here, or if you're curious about something else, or if one of these questions made you think, I have a new question now, always ask. You can drop us a comment, or you can tell us on Instagram or email us at orientation@wellesley.edu. I look forward to reading your questions. So let's get started. This is really good this morning. Our first question is, what is your favorite thing to do in Wellesley Center or off campus? My favorite thing is around the Ville. I like going to the Wellesley Free Library. Off campus too, I like going into Boston, as a lot of other Wellesley students. There's a lot of good Korean barbecue places in Boston, especially around the BU area, so I like going there and grabbing some lunch. Our next question is, how do you have fun? What social events? There's always like club organized, school organized events. For example, there's like Munger Mash or the Winter Formal. Our next question, this one I found really fun and exciting. What is Wellesley's best kept secret? Okay, so I think the best kept secret is probably... I just realized that if I tell you, it won't be a secret anymore. Well, guess I'll keep my mouth shut. You'll just have to find out for yourself when you come here. Yeah. moving on to housing things. I know that a lot of the housing things have already happened, but there's some more questions, such as packing advice. What's in the dorms? What to bring as necessity? Yeah, those are all pretty fair questions. Packing advice? I think everybody will tell you this, but pack light. What's in the dorms? All dorms come with a twin bed, a desk, a closet, or a wardrobe of some kind. You will be on the same floor as the bathroom, and depending on which hall you're in, you will have access to laundry machines either on your floor or in the basement. The laundry is free, so don't worry about like paying for laundry. It is free. It is amazing. What you bring as necessity. If you're not planning to stay over the summer, I'd say focus more on the winter, because winter at Wellesley is cold. It is very cold. I think this previous winter it went down to -15 degrees Celsius. Snow pants, snow boots. I've seen a lot of students this previous winter without snow pants, snow boots. You will get soaked. How am I able to store my things on or around campus between the school years? I live away. There aren't any storage units on campus. For summer break, yes, you have to move your things, you have to store it, it can't be on campus. For winter, you can leave it on campus if you're returning in the spring. The school recommends Boomerang, which is a moving service. It specializes in helping students move things between semesters, between school years. Other than Boomerang, there are storage facilities near here if you have your own vehicle or if you can rent a vehicle. Next questions. This section is all about food and dining halls. Do you like the school cafeterias, school dining halls? Personally, I do. I find the food pretty good. I think depending on what you like, you might not like it as much, but I personally like the school dining halls. Tuesdays at Towers, they have Taco Tuesdays. Taco Tuesdays at Towers, they're my favorite. Yeah, that's why I like Tower. I'm a big fan of tacos. Where can you get food late at night? Good question. The only one that is available is in the Lulu Dining Hall, and I think it lasts all the way until 10 in the evening. I think late night options start when dinner closes, so from 7 to 10. There are a lot of late night options in the town of Wellesley itself, a lot of sushi places, a lot of pizza places. What is your favorite class at Wellesley? Introduction to Game Design, CS 121, taught by Professor Jordan Tynes. Big fan of game design now. It's just such a new experience and very fun. It was very fun getting to create 3 games with 3 different students. So yeah, I recommend you take that course. Where in the world do I register for classes? Your academic success coaches in your residence halls after you get to campus will host a night dedicated to teaching you how to register and teaching you what workday is like, how to create a saved schedule. What is that? You will find out. And I'm pretty sure in August you will also have a Zoom session that teaches you how to register. You will register after you get to campus. You don't have to worry about it right now. It is okay. Is there a different process for cross-registering at MIT? Yes, there is. If you're interested, ask your academic success coaches, ASCs. They will tell you more. They probably know more about this than I do, but yes, I know there is a different process. When do you declare your major? You declare at the end of your sophomore year, so you have a ways to go. What internships are available for first-year students? In your freshman to sophomore summer, you will have the opportunity to do a SHIP, which is a short internship project. It's organized by the career ed department. I know that's something that's open to all first-year students. You can always talk to the career ed department if you want to learn more. How do I get connected to counseling? Great question. Go to the Stone Center. The second floor is counseling services. Show up at the front desk and just ask, how do I book a therapy session? How do I get resources? How do I get something? Just show up and ask. They're very nice there, and they're very helpful. They have a lot of resources. Another way I know is through the Wellesley intranet. You can just log in and search up stone counseling services or whatever services you need, and they will have instructions on how to book an appointment or different types of things they offer and how you can access those things, and they will like guide you step by step through how to get connected with a provider or anyone. Best advice for learning the campus quickly and best routes to go different places. I am so scared of getting lost. I empathize so heavily with you. Walk a lot. The way that I got familiar with it was just by walking and discovering new places. I just asked my friend, like, hey, could I walk with you to your classes? And then, yeah, I would just walk with them to their classes, and then I wouldn't really do anything after. I would just walk with them there, and then they would be like, my class is ABC and it is in building XYZ, and here we are at building XYZ. And that really helped me because I got to see a lot more places that way. I got to see a lot more than if I were just going to places that I would go to, if that makes sense. If you need help finding your way, don't be scared to ask. I know it's something that might be a little scary at first, but I promise you, everyone at Wellesley is really down to help. Oh, how to get from Wellesley to Boston? A lot of different ways. The most common way is the commuter rail. Online you can find the schedule for the inbound, which is going into Boston, or outbound, which is going away from Boston. Those are two different directions. Don't get on the wrong train. Online you can find the schedule for both of these, which track, one or two, which one they're on when they leave. Another way, bus. The bus is free. Last time I rode it, which was in May. Yes, it is free. It stops at different places, so check where the stops are, because it doesn't go directly into the heart of Boston. It goes like around Boston. It goes to like some bigger metro stations, and then you can ride like the T to get into Boston. And then during the school year, there's the school year shuttles. There are a lot of different shuttles for different places, and there's shuttles that go to MIT during the weekdays, and then during the weekends there's the Senate bus, which is just going into Boston. What's the hardest challenge you believe you had at Wellesley, and how did you overcome it? Such as resources, mindset, friends, resources. I know that Wellesley has so much to offer in terms of help for students. I knew that coming in, but I didn't know where these resources were. I overcame this by just asking. I feel like there's a common theme throughout this video. Just ask. Just ask. People are really willing to help, and yeah, they will tell you where to find these things. Final pieces of advice before we wrap up the video and I can enjoy my croissant and my matcha latte. It will be okay. You might feel like you're running behind, you might feel like you have nothing to do, and you might feel like, oh my goodness, I'm moving in like a month. What am I doing with my courses? It will be okay. Another piece of advice, there are people to help you. The resources on campus are amazing, and ask for help when you need it. Just ask. It's really that simple. Always be patient with yourself when you first get to campus. We have all been through this before. Every person on campus is either going through this or has been through this. Has been through getting to campus for the first time, moving in for the first time, having no idea what anything is like, and discovering anything for the first time. So yeah, that's it for our Q&A. I hope I answered a lot of your burning questions today. I know I couldn't get to every single topic there is out there. I just chose some that I've heard asked over and over again from previous students. But of course, if there's anything else you would like to see or any other question you have, let us know. Alrighty. I look forward to welcoming you to campus, and yeah, I will see you soon then.